9 and 3, both. Going out and to the right.
Okay.
Tight right. And another right down here.
Cross the.
Yep,
cross
we're
the
going to
line.
go down this lane. First thing I'm going to have you do is upshift to second. And now accelerate to 25 miles an hour. Speedo's right there in the center of the gauge. And nice firm brake test. Alright, perfect. Go ahead and accelerate back to 25 for me. And go ahead and take your feet off of the pedals. I'm going to test my brake. Alright, we're going to cruise down to those 2 orange cones on the far side.
Okay.
Go ahead and upshift to second. Then again to third. No faster than 35 miles an hour. GT3 out for 7 laps. Copy. Thank you. Alright, once we get through these 2 cones, I want you to stay to the right-hand side of the track. We're going to stay on that right-hand side, looking out past the double orange cone for a single standing orange cone. And that's what we're going to be accelerating towards. So go ahead and start squeezing on that gas a little bit. Look out past those 2 orange cones, straight for that single standing orange cone.
Okay.
And go ahead and coast straight out to it. And we're going to follow that white line all the way out to the white line, all the way out to the white line, all the way to the blue. Now you start turning it in, tight to the green, steer it on tighter, squeeze on the gas slightly. And back to the right, nice and smooth, tight to that green. Perfect. Tighten it on up, perfect. And back into the left, nice and smooth. Start to squeeze on that gas, straight out to that blue cone. All the way out. Now I'm turning it in, tight to the orange cones on the inside. And very light brake straight to the blue cone. And coast, turn it in tight to the green, all the way in. There you go. Back into the right, start to squeeze on that gas. Back to the left, tight to the left, squeezing on a little more. And back into the right, tight to the right, aiming straight through to that blue cone. And go ahead and brake straight to that blue. And coast, turn in, tight to the green. And back into the left, nice and smooth. You got it. Hugging the corner and squeezing the gas lightly the whole way. Straight to the blue cone and brake straight to that blue cone all the way out. And coast, turn it in, tight to the green, all the way in there. There you go. Start to squeeze on that gas, unwinding the wheels to the outside. Straight away is yours. Upshift. Upshift. Perfect. Far left side of the track. Upshift. And hard brake straight out to the blue. A little more brakes. Downshift. Downshift. And coast. We're going to turn it in, tight to the green. And back into the left. Nice and smooth. Start to squeeze on that gas, unwinding the wheels to the outside. Oh, you're good. Straight out to that orange cone again. And go ahead and light brake out to that orange, all the way out. And follow that white line. Nope, all the way out, all the way out. Nice and smooth. There you go. Now start to turn it in, tight to that green. Squeezing that gas, tightening up. Perfect. Mid-track through here and back to the right. Nice and smooth. You got it. Moderate throttle through here. And back to the left. Nice and smooth. Squeezing onto that gas all the way out to that blue. Straight to that blue cone. Now turn it in. Tight to the orange. Tighten it up. Perfect. And brake straight to the blue. Brake harder to the blue. And coast. Turn in. Tight to the green. All the way in. Back to the right. Start to squeeze on that gas. Nice and smooth. Back to the left. Adding a little more. And back into the right, smoothly adding a little more, straight out to that blue cone. And brake straight to the blue, And coast, turn it in, tight to the green, nice and smooth. Back to the left, tight to the left, squeezing on the gas slightly. There you go, straight out to that blue cone again. And brake all the way out to that blue cone. And coast, turn it in, tight to the green, all the way in there. You got it. Start to squeeze that gas. Straight away is yours. Go ahead and hit it. Downshift. Back into the right. There you go. You got it. Back into the left. Start to squeeze on that gas. Nice and smooth. Unwinding the wheel all the way out. Go ahead and roll on into the gas. Perfect. And brake straight out to that orange cone. And if you're ready, you want to pick up the pace a little bit?
Yep.
All right. We're going to out to that blue. Now turn it in. Now tight, tight, tight. Squeezing that gas. Staying mid-track through here. And back to the right. Just moderate throttle. There you go. Tying into that green. And back to that left, tight to that left, start to squeeze that gas. A lot harder, straight out to that blue, all the way out. Now lift, turn it in, squeeze on the throttle through here, and brake hard, straight to the blue. Harder brake, and coast, turn in, tight to the green, all the way in. Back into the right, start to squeeze that gas. Back into the left, squeeze on it harder. And back into the right, go ahead, let it sing, straight out to that blue cone. Tighten it up, there you go. And brake straight to that blue cone. Coast, turn it in, tight to the green. Moderate throttle, back to the left, start to squeeze that gas. Hugging the corner the whole way, squeezing the gas through here. Straight to that blue, brake hard, straight to that blue. And coast, turn it in, tight to the green, all the way in there. There you go. Start squeezing the gas, unwinding that wheel to the outside, straight away is yours. Go ahead and hit it. How you feeling?
Yeah, good.
Upshift. Upshift. Far left. Hard brake, straight to the blue. Downshift. Downshift. Coast, turn it in, tight to the green. Nice and smooth. There you go. Back to the left. Start to squeeze on that gas, unwinding the wheel all the way to the outside of the track. Staying on the gas. There you go. Straight out to that orange. And brake straight out to the orange. All the way out. And coast. Follow that white line. Nice and smooth all the way to the blue. There you go. Now turn it in. Squeeze on the gas. Tighten it up. Perfect. Back to the right. Moderate throttle. Tightening up to that green. Maintain that throttle. There you go. Back to the left. Tight to that left. Start to squeeze on that gas harder. Straight out to that blue cone. There you go. All the way out. You got it. Go ahead. Turn in. Tight to the orange. Squeezing the gas through here. Brake hard. Straight to the blue. Brake hard. Coast, turn it in, tight to the green, all the way in. There you go. Back into the right, start squeezing on that gas. Back into the left, squeezing on harder. And back into the right, let it sing, straight out to that blue cone. There you go. Brake hard, straight to the blue, straight to the blue. You don't want to jerk. Yep. Nice and smooth. There you go. Tight to that green, back to the left, start to squeeze that gas, tight to that left. You got it. Straight out to that blue cone, braking hard to that blue, and coast, turn it in, tight to the green. You already got it. Alright, there you go. That was clean. Squeeze the gas, unwinding the wheel, straight as yours. That was clean. Upshift. And upshift. And hard brake, straight to the blue. Downshift. Downshift. Coast. Turn it in. Tight to the green. Turn it on in there. You got it. Back into the left. Start squeezing on that gas. Nice and smooth. Unwinding that wheel all the way out. Nice and smooth. You got it. Straight out to that orange again. And brake hard straight to that orange and coast. Follow that line. Nice and smooth. All the way to the blue. Nice and smooth. There you go. Now turn it in. Turn it in there. Squeezing on that gas. Tighten it up. There you go. And back to the right. Moderate throttle. Tighten it up. There you go. Keep on. Maintain it. Back to the left. Nice and smooth. Start to squeeze that gas. Use the whole track. Don't be afraid. Straight out to that blue. You got it. Turn it in. Tight to the orange. Sorry. No, you're good. You're good. Brake straight to the blue. Brake hard to the blue. And coast. Turn it in. Tight to the green. Nice and smooth. Back into the right. Start squeezing on that gas. Nice and smooth. Just gradual. Everything you need wants to be nice and gradual, right? Back to the right. Squeezing on some more. Straight out to that blue cone. Go ahead. Let her scream. And brake hard. Straight to the blue. You don't want to finish it. Just straight out to that blue. Go ahead. Coast. Turn it in. Tight to that green. Back into the left. Hug in the corner. Squeezing the gas through here. Nice and smooth. Straight to that blue. Brake hard out to that blue. And coast. Stay coasted. Now turn it in. There you go. All the way in there. Start squeezing that gas. Unwinding the wheel. Perfect. Go ahead and hit it. Starting to get good. Upshift. Far left. There you go. And hard brake straight to the blue. Downshift. Downshift. Coast. Turn it in. Tight to that green. Go ahead and turn it. You got it. Start squeezing on that gas. I know it's uncomfortable. You're like, oh, I'm coming in hot. Straight out to that orange. You got it. And brake straight to that orange and follow that perimeter line. Nice and smooth. Go ahead and coast. Follow that line nice and patiently to the blue. Now turn it in. Squeeze on the gas. Tighten it up. There you go. Staying mid-track. Off. Back to the right. Very moderate throttle. Tightening it up through here. There you go. And back to the left. Nice and smooth. Start to squeeze that gas. Use the whole track. There you go. Straight to that blue cone. That was smooth. Lift. Turn it in. Squeeze. Tighten it up to the orange. And brake straight to the blue. And coast. Turn it in. Tight to the green. All the way in. Back to the right. Start squeezing on that gas. Back to the left. Start squeezing on some more. And back to the right. Tight to the right. Straight to that blue. There you go. Straight out to it. Brake hard. Straight to that blue. And coast. Turn it in. Tight to the green.
Thanks for the help.
Oh yeah, back into the left. Nice and smooth. Start squeezing the gas straight out to that blue. Go ahead and brake out to that blue and coast all the way out. Now turn it on in there. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Squeeze the gas. Unwinding the wheel. Straight as yours. Still feeling good?
Oh yeah.
Good, good. Upshift. downshift, downshift, coast, turn it on in there, nice and smooth, there you go, back to the left, start to squeeze on that gas and unwind that wheel, nice and smooth, all the way out, there you go, straight out, aiming for that orange cone, and brake straight to that orange cone, and coast just smoothly right that line, nice and smooth. Now start to turn it in tight, squeeze it onto the gas, tighten it up, there you go, staying mid-track, off throttle, moderate through here, nice and patient, that is perfect, and back to the left, nice and smooth, start to squeeze onto that gas, straight out to that blue cone, all the way out, you got it, and lift off, turn it in, squeeze on the throttle, tighten it up, and brake hard straight to the blue, and coast, turn it in, tight to the green, all the way in, back to the right, nice and smooth, squeeze on the gas, back to the left, squeeze it on some more, and back to the right, start letting it sing, straight to that blue, and brake hard straight to the blue, and coast, turn it in, tight to the green, and back to the left, start to squeeze on that gas, hug in the corner, squeeze the gas straight to that blue, and brake hard straight to that blue. And coast, turn it in, tight to the green, all the way in there. You got it. Squeeze the gas, unwinding the wheel, straight away it's yours. See? Now you're doing it on your own. I'm not even,
Love it.
I'm just holding off like, oh, he's got this. Upshift. Upshift. And brake hard, straight to the blue. A little more brakes, downshift. Downshift, coast, turn it on in there. Back to the left, nice and smooth. Start squeezing on that gas, unwinding that wheel all the way out, nice and smooth. Aiming for that same orange cone, you got it. And brake straight to that orange cone, all the way out, and coast. Ride that line, nice and patient, you have it. Now turn it in, tight to the green, squeeze the gas, tight to the green. You got it, perfect. Back to the right, nice and patient, moderate throttle. Yes, you got it. And back to the left, nice and smooth, tight to that left, squeeze the gas, straight to the blue, you got it. Lift, turn it in, squeeze, tight to the orange, and brake hard, straight to the blue, and coast. Now turn it in, tight to the green, all the way in, and back to the right, start squeezing on that gas, back to the left, squeeze on some more, there you go, back to the right, tight to the right, let it sing, straight out to that blue cone, and brake hard, straight to that blue, and coast, turn it in, tight to the green, nice and smooth, back to the left, hug the corner, and squeeze the gas all the way through here, straight out to that blue cone, and brake hard, straight to that blue, and coast, turn it in, tight to the green, all the way, there you go, squeezing that grass, straight as yours, you got it, yes, upshift, upshift, and hard brake, more downshift, stay on the brakes, downshift, and coast, turn it on in there, there you go, moderate throttle, back into the left, start squeezing on that gas and unwinding, yes, squeezing on that gas, unwinding it, straight out to the orange, hard brake to that orange cone, and we're going to upshift to fourth, and we're going to let her cool down. Good drive, man. Good drive. Oh my God, that
Great
was awesome.
coaching.
That was awesome. Yes.
Thank you very much.
That was a really good time. Like literally, start getting to the last laps. I was like, man, he's got this braking. I'm gonna move. And then you got into the brakes. I was like, yes, you're slinging it. You were so clean coming off into turn 12. It's so, I can't explain to you how hard it is to get people to get out to that cone and then dig into that inside clip. They always want to shorten it and they won't stay out to the outside. By like lap 4, you're like diving it in perfect and opening the car right back up. Like that was good. Good driving, man. Nice and smooth. Very nice patience in the corners that looked like you wanted to be on the gas. And you're just nice and patient. And when I say a squeeze, rolling into it nice and smooth. There were no jolts. That was good driving. That was very good driving.
Thank you very much.
That was awesome, man. Now we just gotta get your wife in the car.
Yeah, well.
We're gonna exit off right here. Perfect. Go ahead and downshift to third. Perfect. And then one more time to second. And then as we get up, you can keep on rolling. But as we get up to that yellow cone, that's when we're going to reduce speed to about 10 miles an hour. It's going to feel like we're crawling because we were just doing 130.
Yeah, well.
But just want to make sure these guys stay safe because there are people who just bounce in and out of this garage. So, but yeah, man, that was really fun. That was really fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I'm super happy you had a good time and enjoyed it.
Very, very fun.
It was awesome. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to come back and see us.
I know it.
Next time you're gonna have to drive the other
try
Porsche.
something different.
You gotta drive the orange one, the upgraded version of this.
Exactly, yeah.
That was so stellar. And just make a hard right here, and what we're gonna do is actually pull right